How's it going, guys? I'm Hazmunde and welcome to my second squad builder of Ultimate Team. This squad builder is going to include a couple of players that was in my last one, but I've posted this team around a few places and it is by far the best hybrid team that I've used in any Ultimate Team period. The only team that generally comes close to this one is a team that I used back in Ultimate Team 10 or 11, I believe, where David Trezeguet was at Malaga and he was the best gold striker I used that year. Wasn't everyone's cup of tea for a striker, but for me he was absolutely phenomenal. So obviously we're going to start from the back and I'm going to show you the goalkeeper. We've got Rene Adler, and if anyone's played against him, he's just phenomenal. I'm not sure what he's like in real life because I don't really watch Hamburg. If anything, I watch Bayern Munich games from the Bundesliga because I just like Bayern Munich. Bit of a usual team to go through for from there. But yeah, the non-informed version is really solid, and the informed version is quality, just simply quality. So that's all I can really say on him. But the left back is from the Spanish League, and he is Nacho Monreal. I think that's his name, and he's exactly what I personally look for in the left back because he stays back. On Ultimate Team, due to all the counter attacks, I want my defense to just sit back and just be there to defend, because if you have attacking fullbacks, you just end up getting left with both of these two centre backs against pacey players, and they just can't deal with it, no matter how good you are at defending. But Monreal has medium attacking, high defensive work rates. He is 5'10", which is not especially tall, but for a fullback, it's taller than most. So yeah, he's solid. He's got really good defensive stats, and I bought him for 20k. It's for what he is to me. I think he's an absolute bargain. So we're going to get started with a player called Badstuber. He was in my last team builder, and I said that he got a mega stat increase from last year, and he's just solid. I can't really say anything bad about him. He's simply quality for a centre back. He's left footed, which is handy on that side, so he's tackling on his stronger foot. He's 6'3". He's far from slow. He's not the quickest, but he's far from slow. I don't really care about pace, but his interceptions, standing tackle and strength ratings are just perfect for what you need in a centre back. And this guy who partners him in the international team for Germany, Mats Hummels, in my opinion, easily in the top 3 for best centre back in the world. And yeah, I used him one time already on Ultimate Team, and he was poor, really poor. Last year I thought he was the best centre back by far, including his informed Team of the Year versions and everything else. But this year I thought, first time I used him, he was really bad. But now I've used him again. Him and Badstuber are an absolute force to be reckoned with in that back line. From corners, them two are deadly. In terms of just general positioning for centre backs, what more can you ask for? Their work rates aren't perfect. They're both medium, but I suppose they cancel each other out, considering that they've both got them work rates. So I could only say good things about these two. And the right back is Mats Hummels' team partner Lucas Piszczek, who as well was in my first team builder. And even though he does get forward, he is the best right back I've used from the Bundesliga. In my opinion, the best right back I've used is Ivanovic, because like Monreal, he stays back and his positioning is solid. But Piszczek can do everything, so he gets second best right back that I've used, and he's played really well in this team, so I can't really say anything bad about him. But our left centre mid is someone who was recommended to me by a mate, and it is DeMarcos. I've never seen what he's like in real life. I don't really care about him in real life, to be honest, but he's got some really unexpected stats. He's got 88 pace on the card, which who doesn't love pace in Ultimate Team? But his physical stats, as well as the pace, like agility, balance, they're just great, really, really great. He's got a surprising amount of strength, and when he gets forward, he gets forward with great effectiveness. Because if you add agility, balance, sprint speed, and acceleration all together around mid 80s to low 90s or anywhere near that sort of number, you have got a player that is sort of just generally hard to tackle, and he's got a higher amount of strength than what I expected him to have. I think he's got like 75 strength, which again is stupidly annoying to have against other players when you've got other physical stats that are superior to what his actual rating is. He's got 83 attack positioning or something stupid like that. So when he gets forward, he's always in the right position compared to other attacking mids. And yeah, his ball control dribbling is better than what I thought as well. His finishing and that is not really what I thought it'd be. But when you're playing manual controls like I do, you don't really notice it. So our holding midfielder is Sami Khedira. I'm a big fan of him in real life. I'm generally a big fan of German players anyway, because I've got German heritage in me. I do support England, so don't worry about that. I'm not a turncoat, but I do like German players. I mean, I'm a big fan of Hummels, Badstuber, Khedira, and he's got some crazy stats. He's got like 90-something interceptions, 90-something standing tackle, got text, and around 90 strength or high 80s. He's not the quickest, but with his great work rates, he stays back, does his defensive job, and great player to have, bargain for his price. And our other centre mid is Mesut Ozil. A massive fan of this guy in real life. In my opinion, the best playmaker in the world. He's got everything really. He's got amazing vision, short passing, long passing. He's far from quick. He's agile, great at getting forward. His work rates are perfect for what I want for a playmaker in general. I think he's medium low, so he doesn't get back, but he lingers around the middle of the park, so he just pulls the strings. And in fact, the work rates for this midfield are perfect, because DeMarcos is high medium, so he always gets forward but does track back a little bit. Khedira is medium high, so he gets forward a little bit, maybe just above the halfway line, and always stays back when we are on the defensive. So again, that is really well balanced. And like I said, Ozil just lingers in the middle of the park, does get forward occasionally, but he mainly pulls the strings, which is what I want him to do. Next two players I've kept from my first team that I've been using in my This Is Manual series. If you haven't checked that out, I advise you do, because I'm having a lot of fun with that series, because I'm playing full manual controls on Ultimate Team. But yeah, getting straight back to these players, I've got Oxlade-Chamberlain as my left winger. As an Arsenal fan, I love Oxlade-Chamberlain, and on Ultimate Team he's stupidly good. Like DeMarcos, he's got great physical stats. He's annoyingly strong for a winger, and he's got great dribbling. I think he's got 88 dribbling and 70-something ball control, and for a 76 rated player, that is quality. His attack positioning is average, but when I've used him, he's been phenomenal. He gave Dani Alves a really tough time when I played against Dani Alves for the first time, and that was even on the ball. When someone's on the ball, they shouldn't be as quick as what they normally are, and he just tore Dani Alves apart. I was really impressed with him. So yeah, I'm keeping Oxlade in this team because he's just been absolutely fantastic on that left-hand side. But to partner him, the less obvious of strikers, it is Olivier Giroud. As well as Oxlade, he was in my This Is Manual first team, and this team is actually what I'm using in This Is Manual now. So yeah, if you haven't checked it out, I advise you do, because this team has been playing electric in This Is Manual. Only played one game of it so far though, so I'm not going to give away too much, but the games have been more in my favour. Olivier Giroud, he's got everything, to be honest. He's not the quickest, he's not the slowest, he's really strong, 6'4", mid-80s attack positioning, over mid-80s finishing. Long shots are average, but like I said, when you're playing manual controls, it's all you. So long shots, I don't know, it affects it differently. I can't really explain it, but you have to try manual controls to understand what I'm on about, because finishing is all you, but I think it's the consistency and I don't know, something else. I'm just rambling on, but yeah, Olivier Giroud is so solid. His link-up play is brilliant, and as a target man in a 4-3-3, I couldn't really ask for anything better. The second best target man I've used is Oscar Cardozo, but yeah, Giroud just takes it on this Ultimate Team. He's been great, and I can just hope he gets an inform when he starts actually scoring goals for us. And the final player is Hatem Ben Arfa. I bought Sturridge there. Well, I had Sturridge from my previous team because Sturridge is tall for a winger and he's got really good work rates, high-low. But Ben Arfa is fairly strong. He's really agile, great balance, far from slow. He's not the quickest, but he's got okay attack positioning and his dribbling is great. Him and Oxlade on the wings, when they can cut in and they've got great weak foot, they can cross it to Giroud or I can cut in and score. So, if I'm honest, this team is great from all angles. It's a shame that I have to play Ozil on the right and DeMarcus on the left because I don't really want to cut in with my CMs. But other than that, I really can't fault this team. And I think it's a really unique hybrid, if I'm honest, because if you look there, I wasn't expecting DeMarcus to get 9 chemistry. I don't know why Monreal has 6 chemistry, but he does get 9 chemistry. All I have to do is back out and refresh it, but I can't be bothered. So you just have to take my word for it. I do have a picture that I took with my phone, because some people on the FIFA forum didn't believe me that everyone was on 9 chemistry. Adler obviously gets 9 chemistry. He's got strong links there with both German centre-backs. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this, what I think is a really different hybrid. And just stay tuned for more videos, especially for This Is Manual. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheers, bye.